Hey everybody, Spacious here, and today I want to share an update with you on the Lbrs boosting pool because there's been a few developments that make this boost even better. So first off, we can do the entire boost in only 12 minutes, and secondly, we can now let the boosties AFK at the portal, which is a huge improvement. In my opinion, this solidifies Lbrs as a superior boosted strat, so if you haven't tried it yet, then get in here and give it a shot. Before I get into the run, I want to say thank you guys for all the new subs on YouTube, all the follows on Twitch, everybody who's joined the Discord. It means a lot to me. My goal is to get to 10k subs by the end of the year, and it's looking pretty good so far, so thank you guys for that. The community on Discord is also continuing to grow, and it's really cool to see all the discussion on there as well. I'll leave a link to the Discord and to my Twitch in the description below if you want to check those out. Let's go ahead and get started here. As you can see, the first part of the run is the same. We're going to pull the entire first and second room, but instead of killing them, we're going to pull them all the way to the next area. This makes it so we can do the entire boost in only 2 pulls. If you're having trouble with resets, just make sure to follow my exact path here. These mobs have a very short leash, and if the casters are too far back, then they're going to reset. Using some methods shown to me by a few others, like Techie over at twitch.tv/TechieKek, and Scrubbed on Yojamba, we can make the resets less of a problem. What I do is I stop on the first bridge and I pop my Colossus trinket so I can just stand there and let all the mobs catch up to me. As soon as all the casters are close, that's when I like to pull the next group, and then I LOS around the corner next to the second bridge. This makes it so all the casters run even closer to you, and when you're ready to go, you can just use your bubble and continue with the normal pull. Bubbling here gives you 10 seconds where the casters are just chasing you instead of casting, so they don't get too far behind and reset. This allows us to run across and around a corner outside of LOS. If you do this correctly, this should allow you to consistently do the first half of the dungeon in only 1 pull. The only mobs that will reset will be the Acolytes. If you see the Acolytes reset, then don't worry because that's pretty normal. One thing I do recommend is that you bring some free action potions to get out of the nets, because now we're using our bubble to avoid resets. They can be very useful as well on the second pull, so when trying this for the first time, I do suggest that you bring some with you. Once I hop off the ledge, I throw a heal or 2 and then continue across the bridge to the Ogres. We're going to pull the Ogres in the back left corner of the room and then run to the kill spot just behind the boss. We can use the boss as our Seal and Judgment of Wisdom target so that we can get our mana back. The rest of the mobs are going to aggro on their own, so you don't have to worry about any of those. Now you just nuke them all down, and from here the boosties are going to get experience even if they're AFK at the portal. I also want to mention that in order to not be stunned by the Lbrs War Stomp, you should be using the 18 Stam 5% stun resist metagem or Spec into Stoicism. To start the second pull, we're going to go to the same spot as before. Bop yourself when you jump down so you don't take fall damage to save time. We're going to be pulling from this spot all the way up to the Bugs and Ogres up top. I recommend for players who are not as geared to run Fire Resist Aura for this pull, as the damage can be very high. There's not too much to this pull until you get to the top, just try and take minimal amounts of damage on your way there. Since we're going to be pulling the spiders, it's important to understand how the Crystallize mechanic works. Crystallize is a stun used by the spiders that breaks some damage. It can be very annoying and hard to deal with. What I found is that if you have a damage over time debuff on you, then the spiders stop using the ability. This is great because the orcs cast all kinds of fire damage over time effects. The only problem I've run into is that sometimes you'll resist every single cast of the dots and die to crystallize. This is why I always carry free action potions. We can use them when we start our kill phase to give the mobs time to be able to put a dot on you. That way I never die from bad RNG. I don't typically use the free action potion until I get to the kill spot, so just try and keep your distance from the spiders for now if you don't have any debuffs on you. Once we get to this spot, we're going to go pull the bugs and then run back towards the ogres. This is when you're going to start getting hit by the Crystallize ability. Try to get as close as you can back to the ogres and then use your bubble. Don't let yourself get as low as I did here, but it's okay to throw one heal on yourself in bubble. Just make sure that before your bubble ends, you have the rest of it pulled and you're in the corner. Right before bubble ends, pop a free action potion so you don't get stunned. Once you have a curse on you, you no longer have to worry about crystallize. I used to do this without free action potions, but there would sometimes be runs where you just resisted too many spells and you never got the debuff. It's a lot safer and easier to just bring some potions because you're going to be making a ton of gold in here anyways. Now you can just kill the mobs, loot up, and hop down for your logout reset. The entire run usually takes me less than 12 minutes, and you no longer have to explain a safe spot for your boosties. Lbrs just keeps getting better and better, and I can't wait to see what we can do next. I hope this update helped you guys out, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.